Day coming up, I thought I'd share a couple of my Amazon favorites or gift list ideas, kind of a combination of both my favorites, what's in my cart, deals I suspect are coming up because I don't have insider knowledge yet, and just things that I think would make really good Christmas gifts based off my own recommendations. All of these are on Amazon, but you can also find them in other locations too. So don't feel like you need to support Amazon, but I will have links to Amazon specifically. So I'm going to break it up into categories, and the first category is toddlers. So a couple things, and a lot of these would be recommended by occupational therapists. My sister is an OT, or she will have her doctorate this spring. So she's basically an OT. She's done her work, done her research, and these are all things that her and her peers would recommend to toddlers or infants. So this is a great idea for gifts from you or parents. So these magnet tiles, and I'll put everything somewhere on the screen. Magnet tiles, my toddler loves magnet tiles. He'll play with them for like, it'll keep him occupied for a good while, and that's not like a normal occurrence. So magnet tiles are great. They're great for stacking, building dexterity. Learning resources, which is like a little brand on Amazon. They have a bunch of different varieties. They have like a kitchen island, they have an ice cream shop, and they have a bunch, and I'll post little pictures everywhere too of that. A play bridge, it's like a wooden obstacle course, that's really great too. A balance beam, my toddler loves to walk on like parking blocks and things like that, so that would be great. A toddler chair, this is something that my toddler specifically would love, and that is in his that's in my cart to get. So is some of the learning sources, but I can't decide which one. We already have magnet toys, but there's also like cases and stuff, which I might get. This little writing tablet, I really want to get that, especially for in the car, because he can like draw and play, but he won't make a mess. And there's a lightning deal, or I don't think it's called a lightning deal, an early deal right now for that, and it's like $10 currently. There's a toddler briefcase, which we have. I got it for Christmas last year, and it's like the toddler busy briefcase or something like that. He loves it. My friend got one for her toddler, and she loves it too. Something that isn't on Amazon but is really great to have in general is no tear books. Like, you can rip them, wash them. You can't rip them. You can wash them. They can get dirty. Babies can chew on them, and they don't tear. I get those at Barnes and Noble, so that's really good, not only for the car, but just as a good gift too for any baby or toddler, and it's really good for newborns too. They also have a safe knife set specifically for kids, so it's actually, you could cut food, they could help you cook, but it is safe for toddlers and kids to use, and I'm going to get one of those so me and my child can cook together. And then they also have kitchen toys, which is again great for motor skills, and I'm thinking about getting the kitchen toys, which are actual toys. They're not like, you can't use it for food, but getting that with one of the learning resources, maybe the kitchen island, and then that's like a little toy that can go together, and it would be cute. So I have my super sweet list so I don't forget anything. That's everything for my toddler stuff. Now I'm gonna go into women's clothing. So there's this cap sleeve crop top, and I'm gonna get 2 of these. They're currently on sale now. I don't know if they'll be on Prime, probably not, because Prime's more focused on like big ticket items. So I'm gonna get these 2 cap sleeve crop top sweater things, and they say they're for like summer and spring, but I'm gonna wear them in the fall because it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get this sweater vest in coffee because I love a good chocolate brown color. I'm getting a sleeve, probably 2, because I can't decide what color. These sleeveless lace undershirts, I'm gonna wear it as an undershirt. I'm going to wear it under like a mesh shirt, kind of like literally ever since I saw the episode like way early in the spring of Ransom Canyon, I saw that and I was like, I have to get an outfit like that. It's the girl's outfit, the very last episode when she's like line dancing. So that's the inspo. And then I want to get this crew neck sweater, I'll put here, and then a rainbow hair clip. I'm just going to get the small one because I don't have a lot of hair. And that's what I have right now for women's clothing. There's some deals going on like today as I'm saying this. I don't know if there will be any Prime Days. I will say you should, especially today, because Prime Day starts the 7th and the 8th. So what I would do is I would just double check, like screenshot items for prices, because a lot of times there's Prime Day deals and then it's not actually a deal. So just be sure that, because they'll like raise the price and then the sale price is the normal price. So just make sure you're screenshotting like today or preferably before, just to make sure that you're actually getting a deal, which is what I did. The stuff that's on sale today I'm buying, and then I'm screenshotting all the stuff that I'm wanting to get for like Christmas gifts and such. I'm screenshotting that to see if they actually go on sale tomorrow, and if they don't, I'll wait for them to go on sale for Black Friday, because there's no need to rush and buy everything on Prime Day deals. Some things I'm getting for content creation, because I'm really trying to make it work. I'm going to buy a tripod so I don't have to stack you up on random stuff, and I'm also going to get a microphone so my sound quality is better. That way my content takes off better. So I'm going to invest in those two things. Currently there's deals going on, and I suspect there's usually Prime Day deals around those. So if you're interested in content creating, or you just want to have better quality videos, I do suggest, or you have like big trips coming up where you want a tripod so you take good pictures, I suggest screenshotting those and looking for good deals in the next coming days. I will be tagging any deals that I see on my social medias, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. That's where I usually post the most. It's KDinezDIY, same as literally all my other social media. A really good gift idea for Prime Day specifically is like getting Audible memberships. I think you can get Kindle Unlimited. That would be a great gift. And then just Prime, like if you know of a recent college graduate or college students or relatives, whatever, the membership subscription services, I personally would love to get those as gifts. So I think those would make a really great gift, and it's like the gift that keeps on giving. Like you could give them a whole year, or just like 6 months, and that's a gift that they can keep using and doesn't end up in a landfill. So some home faves, and there's actually a deal on one of the items is steamers. If you want your clothes to last and look good, make sure you're taking care of them. So wash them on cold, wash them, usually just follow the care instructions, try not to use your dryer, try to hang dry, and then you can like pull on the fabric to make sure it's not wrinkly, because you want to keep the hemlines looking nice. But another tip would be to use like a steamer to make sure everything's laying nice. There is currently a steamer, Jack and Rose specifically, like that's current as of now, 44% off, and I'll put that here somewhere. And that's for 44% off. There's some linen spray. There's no deal going on currently that I know about, but there's this linen spray that I've been using for years that I love. I spray it on my clothes, I spray it on my like comforters, my just literally everything, bed sheets, everything. I spray it on everything that's fabric. And the carpet refresher, I talk about this quite a bit. I love using it on my rugs. I do have a dog. I also have a toddler who likes to spill and bring his food in and wear his shoes in, and sometimes he takes his diaper off and pees everywhere. So I do like this carpet refresher, and it does like suck out any odor that might be in your rugs. Again, I'll link everything down below. Some deals that are always coming up for Amazon Prime Day deals would be anything Amazon tags. So Ring cameras, Alexas, Fire Sticks, Kindles, Fire tablets for kids, anything like that. If that's something that you're wanting, definitely pay attention. I will be sharing everything but just kind of remember the scope of those. Do you need any of these? No. If you want them for gifts, awesome, but don't ever feel pressured to buy things if they're not in your budget. That's another thing. Make sure you're checking your budget and sticking to your budget and not overspending, because I do not want to encourage overspending. Some other gifts that I think are going to go on sale are like vacuum cleaners. I personally am looking at the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Vacuum. It's currently has like a lightning deal going on now. But I'm just not sure if I want to pull the trigger. So I think I'm going to wait for that one. And then I may wait closer to Black Friday to see if it goes any cheaper. And then something silly that I'm going to get, because the cat lovers in my family would love it, would be churro cat treats. The cats that I know go crazy for them, so that's something I'm going to get because it is on sale right now. And it's something it's something little. It's not a big deal, but it's something that I know the cat lovers in my family would love. So when you're going through and you're shopping and you're doing it specifically for Christmas, which is what I do during bigger sales, make sure you're getting stuff, like you're shopping consciously and you're buying things that people will love and not just stuff that they're end up going to throw away. Like, make sure it's something that you know that person would love and use. I'm more trying to keep things out of landfills. I try to shop eco-friendly, and again, I'm on Amazon. I try not to participate too much in consumerism. However, it does happen. It's easy to get in that mindset. It's easy to overspend and overconsume, and arguably this is overconsuming. But just make sure you're shopping consciously, keeping your budget in mind, keeping like ideas and Christmas lists and gifts, all of those things in mind when you're shopping for Prime Day deals. I'm not against shopping on Amazon, technically, but because I do shop on Amazon. I don't love it, but it's what works in a very rural area when I have nothing near me. So and the subscriptions and things are like that, to me, are more eco-friendly gifts, as far as it's things that I know that they'll use and love, and I know it's not going to end up in a trash can the next day, or you know, in a Goodwill that ends up in a landfill. I got cut off. Anyway, so just keep those things in mind when you're shopping. I always want to make sure I encourage people to shop as, I don't want to say eco-friendly, but I do, you know, thrift where you can. If you have any of these items that can be shopped locally or locally sourced, I 100% think that you should do that first. If you live in a rural area where that's really not possible unless you spend all day driving to the store, then maybe this would be the best option for you. And you don't have to get your kids a million things to make Christmas special. You don't have to give them anything. Like, you shouldn't ever feel like you have to give your kids gifts for them to have love or be loved. And they shouldn't grow up thinking that either. So just kind of remember that when you are shopping, and I hope that I spread positive vibes, and I hope you have, if you know you have a list, I hope you stick to your budget. I hope you stick to your list, and I hope you have some happy shopping.